How you doing, guys?
I'm doing my thoughts only because I'm sick.
I got sore throat, and I've had it for a little while. Very annoying. And I'm not doing a full review. I'm just giving my thoughts on most of the show. Let me give it to you like this. I saw Raw yesterday. I did see Raw. And I thought it was very long winded. Very long winded. Had some okay matches, some okay segments, but a very long winded show, particularly when it came to Seth Rollins and Matt Riddle. That segment explaining that they had a no touch clause was so long and so it didn't matter. Not until the end of it did it get a bit interesting when they started talking about Seth Rollins' wife and Matt Riddle's kids. Everything else before that felt long winded. Now, when you look at this show, this is covered with a lot of matches that I felt did not need to happen. I'm just being honest here. When it came to Lash Legends and Wendy Chu, the only person that matters is Wendy Chu. Guys, Lash, gorgeous looking woman. I'm sure she did great as a basketball player. But I gotta say this, and I'm gonna make it very clear to you.
She ain't no fucking Jade Cargill.
I'm sorry. You can say a lot about Jade, but she ain't Jade. She don't even come close to Jade Cargill. She is a pale comparison of Jade Cargill. So when you look at Lash Legends, you see a good-looking woman, tall, looks muscular, look like she could be like this, but feels like a manager. That's what she feels like. A manager who is trying to wrestle when she should be managing and very rarely wrestles. She should be a spectacle when it's necessary. She should be wearing very sexy clothes. She should be talking because she does talk well, but as a wrestler, no. And I'm making it clear, this is not because she's a woman or a black freaking woman. Excuse me. It's because there are women who can go and feel well-rounded as a wrestler. They got charisma, they got a great look, they can go in the ring, they know how to tell a story. She has none of that. She looks good? Yes. She can talk? Yes. Does she have charisma? Yes. But can she go in the ring? She doesn't look like it. Can she tell a story? She doesn't look like it. Yes, it's because probably she's still young in the business. I'm not surprised. But as to this, I have nothing to care about. Next, the qualifying match between Ron Wagner and Chase. I gotta tell you this, Chase U is one of the few things I actually like about NXT. I don't know why. I I don't know why I like I like Chase and Chase U. I don't know why. There's something about him that is entertaining and that he can wrestle and show gifts of wrestling and glimmers of it. I like it. I don't know why. And to be honest, seeing Ron Wagner win, I'm not surprised. But to be honest, I think Chase U would have been better to go on to the ladder match. That's just me. When it came to Dragunov and his vid pack, it was good. I liked it. When it came to Gallus, the vid pack for that, because they've been suspended, I liked it. But I don't know what it is. When it came to, I don't know. I don't get it when it's coming to Wes. Where are they going with Wesley? I'm glad to see Wesley. Desmond Xavier. Not Desmond, sorry. You get my point. I like Wes. I do. Not Desmond Xavier. But essentially speaking, I don't know where they're going with this. Particularly since the Dom was taken out by him, but not on purpose, the way it was. What are they doing? I don't know. Now, when it came to the number one contenders match for the women, for their tag belts, who do I think looked the best? Gigi Golan and Nikita Lyons. The other two are okay, but Gigi Golan, she looks good. You could think of her as a new Paige, just that maybe her boobs are a little bigger. And she sounds like she talk a lot better than Paige did when she first started back in 2012 on the main roster. Then you look at Nikita Lyons. The woman's thick. And I've heard her talk. She's not bad. But one of the major problems I see with her is her ring work. She is way too choreographing and telegraphing is heavy with this one. Taking away that, she looks good. She sounds not too bad. She telegraphs all her moves. And it doesn't look good, but there is something there. Maybe I am going like, yeah, but I don't think I am. You guys know me too well. I am not the type of person that sees just a great pair of tits and ass and a pretty face. It's just not me. So I do recognize she's a damn good looking woman that's thick. But there is something there. But she telegraphs a lot of her moves. And she needs work on the mic a little bit. But other than that, there's something there. I'm moving on. Now, the Grayson Waller effect. This is the one that I'm going like, really? Really? I saw Roxanne and Jade, and I felt that entire segment made no sense. Did they try to do the setup so they can have their match eventually at Halloween Havoc? Yes. And Grayson Waller set it up. He set up that they can do pick your poison before the match happens, and now they have the spin the wheel, and I forgot the name of it. What was it? Spin the wheel. That's when they can choose that it's going to be chosen for them, the stipulation. Could be a ladder match, could be a weapons match, could be an infernal match. It doesn't make a difference. And he got so annoyed with them, he went and got into the... You know what it was? That's making me botch next to my throat. It was they combined the current storyline that he has with them. Going over to the wheel, spinning the damn wheel, and making it so damn clear that he wanted about himself. Fine. And I would have been more happy that Apollo had not shown up. When they had to make it about, what was the a weapons wild match. That's what he spun and got landed on. Fine. Seeing the fight in the ring. Fine. That should have been the end of it. But no. Apollo grabs him, drags him under the ring, and then he gets the stain on his eye. And I'm going like, really? Why couldn't you done this maybe next week or at Halloween Havoc? Nail him at a pay-per-view. Nail Grayson Waller at a pay-per-view. I think that would have been better. That's just me. I don't know about you guys. That's what I'm thinking. Now, Luke Hudson versus Judas Creed. And this is set up because of Damon Cape. Damon Cape. This is all about him because when you looked at that Luke Hudson, he was annihilated. There was nothing there. I felt that was a waste of time and there had to be something going on. And they did set up what happened with Brutus early in the night and what happened last week. Last week. So, seeing that now there's going to be a stip that at Halloween Havoc, if you want Brutus to have another shot at me, that's what he asked Julius. Fine. But the stip is this. If I win, Brutus is gone. You stay. But if you win, Brutus gets his match. Brutus didn't care. Brutus is just a damn hothead, so he said he agrees. But here's another stip. Because Julius wants it bad. He wants an ambulance match. Now, how long has it been since we had an ambulance match? A couple of years, I think. I can't remember the last time. No. Was it last year that we have No. We had an ambulance match, I think, in 2020. So that was just for the main roster. I don't know about NXT. How long it's been since they had one, if they did. I think they did. I don't remember. But that is interesting. When it comes now to... let me ask you this. When you see Hank Walker, what do you see? Do you see a former security guard? Or do you see the next Dusty Rhodes? Because the way they seem to be booking this guy, and I'm not even saying it would come close to Dusty. The common working man was Dusty Rhodes. The son of a plumber is Dusty Rhodes. You look at Hank. Hank is a common working man. And since he's going into the ring with his regular clothes, it makes you think that he's going to be they're trying to set up the second coming of Dusty Rhodes. Do I believe that's possible? No. Do I believe this is going to fail? Possibly yes. Unless they can figure a way to book it properly, this is going to fail. But it looks like they're trying to set him up as a common working man. And I believe sooner or later, they're going to compare him to Dusty. Finally, the match I knew that was not going to happen. You got Pretty Deadly. I knew the Brawling Brutes wasn't going to win. I knew something was going to happen and Imperium came out. I would have liked to see them win. I wanted to see them win. Actually, I think it would have helped SmackDown. Because look what happened with Solo Sikoa. He now does not have the North American titles. Why not give it to them? Why not give it to Hudson and Pete Dunne? I think that would have been better. I really believe that was important. Now, I know there's a first match in the night. I'm not going to talk about it when it comes to Carmelo Hayes. I don't know where they're going to go with Carmelo. I truly do believe he's ready for the main roster. But they still got him here. Maybe after Halloween Havoc, it'll be over. Maybe after Extreme Rules, it'll be over and they'll finally let him go. I just don't know. Was this a show you could watch? I don't know. There's a lot of filler here. Some things were interesting, yes. But do I feel like somebody's going to enjoy it? Some will. But I think a lot are going to say this is a lot of filler. Since there's 2 more weeks before Halloween Havoc and 1 week this week going into Extreme Rules that I'm hoping I'll feel better and I'll be able to do Extreme Rules without my throat itching and I want to cough my brains out in the next couple of days. That's what I'm hoping for. But I hope you enjoyed this thoughts on NXT. Give me a comment below. I'm going to take my medicine and try to go to sleep. Peace.